Hi everyone, I wanted to jump on today and give you a quick update in regards to some new information that came out from the Erie County Department of Health, as well as just give an update as far as Harbor Creek School District in regards to COVID-19. So as you know, we had a school closure on Monday and Tuesday for Clark Elementary School, and the reason we did that is that we had a number of active cases, and when you get to that certain number, those thresholds that we talked about last week, you no longer have a choice. You have to shut down, and you have to complete 3 things. The reason for the shutdown is to contact trace, it's to clean, and it's for case investigation. So 3 C's: contact trace, clean, case investigation. So we were able to do that. And that's what enabled us to get back on Wednesday. So I wanted to give another piece of clarifying information with those shutdowns. When there is a shutdown of a school, when a targeted school closure due to those active cases, when you come back, your school resets at 0 as far as the number of cases. There might be still cases active, but because we were able to do those 3 things, the contact trace, case investigation, and clean, you start at 0 again. And of course, those active cases don't come back. So you are able to start at 0 as far as a number and as a baseline. So resetting at 0 was an important piece of information I wanted to share with the community. I also wanted to share another important piece that you probably heard on the news maybe last week, beginning of December, where the CDC came out with instead of the 14-day quarantine, it's the 10-day quarantine. And that was a recommendation. We all had to hang tight on that until we heard from, there's a chain. It goes to the Pennsylvania Department of Health, and then it comes down to the Erie County Department of Health. And so the Erie County Department of Health shared with superintendents this week that they were aligning with the Pennsylvania Department of Health and the CDC guidelines that would shorten the quarantine from 14 days to 10 days. And that's, of course, monitoring your symptoms. So when you get to day 10, yes, you can come back, and that will still be communicated through Mrs. Pasteur, our pandemic coordinator. But then from 10 to 14, you're monitoring symptoms. But we are aligning with our Erie County Department of Health. Health is aligning with the PA Department of Health. So that was a bit of good news, I guess, this week, that we can shorten our quarantine, and that was safe to shorten the quarantine. So those are our 2 things this week: resetting at 0 after a school closure, and the quarantine, shortening that time. We are still in substantial status in Erie County, so of course we're going to remain in the hybrid program and the hybrid instructional mode because we are in that substantial status, and really looking at only targeted school closure when the numbers warrant it. So that's it for this week. I hope you have a great weekend, and as always, go Huskies.